Let's go make sure YouTube is working. YouTube has worked. Good stuff. Fantastic. That is what we like to see. Right, I can see chat windows for both of them. I can see everything working. Glorious stuff. But yes, welcome all. Welcome all. This is a special, I say special Lego stream. A very big thank you to Pingu Bricks, who there is a link in the description on the YouTube, and it will be on the VOD if you're watching this back to their website. They make some absolutely fantastic custom sets. They got in contact with me and have sent me a Lancia 037, which is very bloody cool. So we are going to be building a Lancia 037 today. I have a box. Which camera have I got? Where's my? I'll try and figure out. I have a box, and in here I have a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch of Lego to be building. We're going to try. Hopefully, oh, my laptop's really loud. I did not know that. Can I turn you down a little bit, please? It's very loud. Let's just go down there, because the Woolalurs and weather will scare the absolute crap out of me. Uh, right, there's the YouTube one. Hello, YouTube. We've got you back again. It's fine. Desmond, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 48th month. It's a lot of months. Thank you so much. A roadcast salute to you from chat, saying good evening, Alex, in chat. Hope all is good. It is indeed. I got a bit of a cold. I apologise for for my voice. It's a bit crap, um, but I will do my best. I will do my best to get through all of this one. Now, to start with, now I don't have an instruction booklet. This one, it is a PDF file on my phone, so I will be. I actually do it with the camera. I want to actually see the thing that I'm building. Now, of course, being a custom set, it's not quite as organised as the old. Well, this is like the old school Lego, if you will, where it all comes together and you've got to root through bags. I will say it has been very nicely organised into type of brick, so I think I can figure out roughly what bag I'm going to need, or I'm going to do, because I don't really have the space or the tubs to open everything all at once. I'll probably need that at some point soon. But we're doing the age-old thing of try. I don't think I need you yet. You can stay over there. I'm just going to litter my desk. Phone, stop going to sleep. I'm going to need you. Right, we are going to need this bag most definitely. You have got bits that I do need in it. So we're going to need you. Probably not going to need you yet. Uh, it's the fun and games of organising. We've got okay, tyres. Don't need them till the end. Wheels. Don't need them for a while. You are some little bits. It's a lot of, funnily enough, black and red parts because, well, going to be a red 037. So yeah. Um, right, what have we got? Don't need that just yet. I don't think I need them pieces. Don't need them yet. These ones I need. I think it might be these ones. Yes. Okay, so it is these that we're going to need. Actually, uh, get started with some. I'm going to have to stop my phone from going to sleep because that's going to annoy the crap out of me. Uh, right, hold on. Let me just try to get Windows so that we've got everything. Yeah, I'm trying to be. Look, I'm trying to be professional here. Okay, I'm not exactly the best. I'm not exactly the best when it comes to this. Um, right. Uh, how do I stop my phone from constantly having a nap? I feel you. Like I sometimes I often want to have a nap. I do feel you, phone. Oh, woolala. Um, uh, to Rascali, good old ladder. Thank you very much for the donation. It is much appreciated. Now we are going to. I'm still hold on. I'm trying to stop my phone from going to sleep. With while I figure out how to do that. I didn't think about this being a problem. It's just really annoying. That's all. How do I? I just don't want you sleeping. No sleep for you. Not today. I'm going through auto screen off. There we go. Sure, 30 minutes. I think I'm going to boop something on the screen within 30 minutes, if I'm honest. It doesn't let me do forever, unfortunately, but in 30 minutes I'll have scrolled to find the next bit of the next page that I am on. Now we are going to be playing the age-old guessing game. Now this is something we have done for a while. I've realised I've moved. Or I had everything nicely set up. I had everything really nicely set up for playing Guess the Upside Down Hot Wheels car. And now I've just realised I've moved all of my stuff and it's not going to work how I had intended. So, can we use? Will this sit back here? Okay, it's going to sit. It's going to slightly be hidden by the bags of stuff. We're going to use this Ford Raptor that I've got. I'm going to grab. I've gathered a selection of Hot Wheels cars that I own, and we're going to put one upside down, and we're going to see if Caleb can figure it out or anyone else. Right. This one here is going to be a good one to hopefully. So I'm just checking the car, mostly because I wanted to check the specific bit. Now, if we do this, I'm just making sure, can't be seen, can't be seen. Right, we're going to balance it, voila. Okay, there's a little bit of a bag in a way, but we will see if people can figure out, while I figure out the bricks that I need. I'm pretty sure, wasn't the running guess it was always a Viper? I haven't got it. Well, I have Vipers. I just don't have one with me here. Well, I could get one, but yeah. Now we are going to need to find a long bit, which I think is going to be this one. We're just rooting around in a bag currently. Bear with. Was it Porsche is the running joke? I don't remember. Um, right, this bit here I think is the one that I need. 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. Right, fantastic. So we can actually do our first bit of actual Lego building has been done. It's astonishing, really. Oh wait, Streamlabs. God, there's a lot of things going on currently at once that I'm trying to keep track of here. Trying things a bit. Saying tonight we build a Lego Lancia. What is style and speed fails to a piece? Falling apart. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Lego Lancias are more reliable than real Lancias, yeah? What bag is the little buggers in? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. In this one. It's maybe in this one. Oh, that bag is open. They've escaped. Right, it's fine. It can go in the cardboard. It can go in the cardboard. It won't get lost if it goes in there. It's fine. Right, let's keep that there. Harlequin, also thank you for the bits. Was saying, first Lego stream of yours. Fantastic. I'm glad you are able to join. And some nice old 90s music and J metal. Fair enough. Brilliant Friday evening after being sick for the last 3 weeks. Thanks to Annoying Meds. Oh, well, I've been sick for a while as well. I literally just got over one horrible cold flu thing, and then I got another one. It's been really unfun, if I'm honest with you. It has been really, really, really unfun. Oh, no, it is in this bag that right, these bits that I am going to need. Oop. I suspect this is going to be the one, right? So that can go there. So we have in the first, I say the first, first concrete guess on the upside down Hot Wheels car is incorrect. It was something time. I've lost. I can't see it for Parker time. Had guessed and got it incorrect. Has now deleted it. Guessed a Pontiac GTO. That is not a Pontiac GTO. A good effort, but you are incorrect. Oh, there's an escaped bit of Lego. You don't need that one yet. I've got to try and remember that. Nope, not that bag. Got to try and remember what. God damn it, I had figured it out. This is the downside of doing this system where I have not been very professional beforehand. And I've really not been very professional. I need to have a better system somewhere in all of this. Popadopoulos, thank you for the bits as well. So I had an idea for one of the auto beam streams. I think El Presidente needs some mass public transport. Oh, God. Can only go well. Blazer's going to build 1,000 horsepower bus again, aren't they? Blazer is absolutely going to be. To be fair, it could be quite funny. It could be quite funny getting El Presidente some public transport. I'm sure El Presidente would appreciate public transport. That would be quite good fun, I think. I swear it should be in this bag, and I have not. You know what? I think some of these bags that are much more difficult to see into. Uh, uh, can we? Will this block? Yes, that will block the car, but we can rejig it. Our MG has got the vehicle correct. Well done, MG. Good work. Uh, I did just see yours coming. Right, we're going to need this bag a lot, which is why I'm opening this one, because it's a pain in the ass. But also, someone else did get it. Peter also got it on YouTube, just a fraction later than MG, wherever it's gone. But it is indeed. I'm just going to make sure I got it right. Yeah, there you go. That was the car. But I don't know whether that has been parked because I can't see. I've got multiple. You can kind of see it. I've got so many different windows open. But it is indeed a Buick Riviera. There we go. Quite a cool car, actually. This is a random one I grabbed from my box of things that I have upstairs. Um, so there we go. You can just be observing over there. No, what's going? Let's just go back here. Hold on. I was trying to be efficient. I say trying to be efficient today. I had ideas, but oh, there's another. Hold on. I can't do everything. No Legos getting built because I'm doing too much of the streaming part. Well, right, if we do that, if we do that, and then yeah, whatever, do that. Right. So much going on. Oh no, it's now gone. What have you done? Have I broken it? I've not done what it's supposed to do. Oh, what have I done? I've broken the donation bar immediately. It's like it's instantly, uh, it's instantly gone wrong. Uh, well, that's not helpful. Sorry, the alerts are loud compared to my voice. I'll just make that quieter. Let me know if it's wrong again. Right, I digress massively. I have gone completely off track with where I was going with stuff, and I blame Streamlabs. I don't know why that's not working the way it was supposed to. Is it that one? Nope, it's not that one that I need. It's not in that bag. What bag did I get that bit from? Can't have gone. They can't have gone very far. This one? Nope. Definitely not that one. I need that one in a minute. This is the biggest fight. Is trying to find bag which has the bits that I wanted it. How have I lost it instantly? Am I just impressively incompetent? Yes, is probably the answer, if I'm being honest. There is most definitely not a career for me in IT. I am terrible with computers. Believe it or not, I'm shocking with computers. Who would have thought? Hold on, trying to get back to the dashboard on Stream. I've broken Streamlabs entirely. Um, but MG, thank you very much indeed for the incredibly generous donation. It's all broken. It's all broken. I'm sorry. Um, it's all gone. I've lost it. It might appear at some point in life. It may not. It may never come back. But it's what it is. We will grab another car from my list of cars. What have we got here? Right, let's see. Let me just go and find this. Right, Buick, you're done. Currently, we're playing Guess the Upside Down Hot Wheels car, and I'm not doing a very good job at building any Lego. Can it be seen? There we go. Right. Is it in this one? All right. I'm gonna just start opening some bags, I think, and try. I think it's in this one, but I think I'm going to have to start with a bit of this in the hope at finding some parts a little bit easier. Right. It's not in there. I feel like it should be in this one. I don't think it is. the problem. I mean, I do agree with the Raticus. Yes, if I'm not having tech issues, it's not a real FailRace stream. I'm literally, I just have zero luck with technology. It's terrible. Uh, right. If Dagon jumps on the desk, I'm screwed. We will never find all the Lego at that point. If Dagon gets on the desk, we are. It is just game over for me here. Right. Do I need bits from this bag? I don't know. Actually, I feel like that should have been the right one, and it isn't. Uh, these are all flat bits. Oh, I'll try and keep them away from. Guessing, is it? No, it might be this one here. Okay, it is this one here. I need that one. I need not that one. Do you have? Right, hold on. Yes, I've got a big car. I've got the cardboard box it comes in. Is where I am. I am putting it into this one. MG is incorrect. It is not an IROC Camaro. It is not. Michael's guessing a Corvette C3 or something. You are incorrect. It is not. It is not a Corvette. Right, we need. Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing? We need that one on there. Oh wait, this has gone. No, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'm reading the instructions ever so slightly wrong. I'm going across rather than down and across. That's fine. I can fix this. I can rectify that mistake. That's fine. So we can do that. There's a piece under the box, is there? I don't think so. Don't think so. I think we're good. I need many Lego bowls. I need many Lego bowls indeed. It's not a VW Nardo. I would love a VW Nardo. To be fair, I do not have one. Honestly, I don't actually know if they do a VW Nardo. Would be very cool if they did. Now we need one of these. That one to go in there. Oh, I'm immediately breaking bits. Level 8's guessing the a Monte Carlo. Nope, it is not a Monte Carlo. I know you can't see it. Amazing. It's slightly hidden by a mountain of Lego, but that is what it is. Pingu, thank you very much for the subscription. Sorry, if I do miss anything along the way, I apologise. I'm trying to do a million things at once, and it is horrible. I joke. I do enjoy. I do enjoy this, but I will miss stuff as we're going along. Okay, that's that. That's fine. So yes, a roll car salute to you. It would be funny if it was a Lancia. I do agree. It is not a Porsche 959. A couple of people guessed a 959. It is not a 959. Have I found one early on to stump people? I mean, I kind of hope I have. There's still only been one car that's really stumped people back in the day. I don't think anybody. Maybe Noodle Brain was watching. I don't know if anybody else was watching that one from many many months and years ago now. Um, God, where is that? No, it's in here. That's fine. Noodle Brain, Noodle Brain cannot remember. Um, where is the cat? I don't know. There is no cats at the moment, but you can be damn well sure that at some point a Dagon is going to make her presence known. If I do apologise, it's a couple of people saying about the stream being quite quiet. I can't really do much about it with the way that I am positioned here. I am somewhat limited in kind of where I can go, where I can have the microphone. So this is the best I can do. Sorry if it's quiet. Turn up. I've hopefully turned down the alerts so they aren't deafeningly loud. Right. We need three of them and three of them that I haven't seen yet amongst all of the stuff. That's always good. where could they be? One white part, which I've also not seen a single white part yet. Um, don't think it's in here. Christ, it's not gonna be in that lot. It's not gonna be in that lot. This is the game. It is find um, find the Lego brick. The single Lego brick that we are missing. Uh, oh, I don't think it's that one there, right? Is it okay? Okay, actually, I can use the box. This car has proved to be difficult. This car has proved to be a difficult one. MG say, "Can we get a clue per donor?" If people are really struggling to figure out the car, then yeah, we can come up with some sort of system for for that. I don't see why not. Um, we'll give we'll give people a moment and see if they can figure out. It is not an old RX-7. It is not that one. Um, it's not a 190e Evo. It would be cool. I have one of those. Cass, hello. We have a cat. A cat has come to investigate. What is it? What the hell is it? All these few bits. It's not a Mondeo. I don't think I have a Mondeo anywhere. Drake with a bit. Say hi to Cass. Hey, Cass. What's up? You are here to just have a wander around the office, I think. Definitely not in this slot. No. Definitely not in this slot. I don't think. Nope. Aha. There's one of the bits I need. Okay, so it is in this pile. Oh, can we? Oh, he snuck. He snuck behind me. I can't. Nope, he's gone over there. I can't. He's just wandered past. Um, unfortunately. Uh, I'm currently being really blind. I found one. Found one of the bits I'm looking for. I guess. Still wandering. Uh, Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation, by the way. I was recently reminded that 2017 was 9 years ago. Yeah, 2017 was the year I first started watching your streams. I feel old now. Yeah, damn. Um, that is quite a long time ago. That is quite a long time ago. Thank you very much, Noodle Brain, for for continuing um, to support the channel for so many years. It is greatly appreciated, of course. Uh, I am still now looking through piles of Lego trying to find. Oh, why I can't cut these bits here? Shouldn't be that. I found one. I found one of the bit that I want. I've opened most of the bag. I think this is the only one. I've only got like two that I haven't opened now. I'm just blind. Oh, there are these ones here that I've hidden. Oh, almost dropped it uh, on old Cass. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, put that there. I can go over there. Maybe it's in here. Um, that one. What the hell can I not find important bits? Uh, not from that. Uh, am I insane? I don't think I'm insane. Uh, I was about to say, I was about to go and give a clue for that. No, I'm not insane. I am genuinely struggling to find that. I was about to give a clue for the upside down car, but Michael has indeed gone and got it correctly. It is a Pontiac Trans Am. There we go. Oh, we're gonna have the old park it up there for. It's had a crash. It's immediately had an accident. Uh, it's gone. It's had a falling off. Um, but yes, it is indeed a a Firebird Trans Am. That was a tougher one. That was a tougher one for people to get, apparently. Sorry, I'm still searching for these particular awkward blocks that I just cannot find anywhere. I've got no idea where it is. I don't know where. I found one of them. I'm looking for these ones. Oh, can that show up on the cat? Does the camera? Ooh, in focus? No, maybe. Uh, I cannot, for the life of me, find them. I can find ones like this. Oh, the camera, the lighting is not good enough. I can't find the bit I need. Oh, I'm gonna have to wheel my chair about here. Hold on, we're gonna go on an adventure with the microphone. Uh, while I go on an adventure looking for, we'll park that car up there. Yeah, okay, we just have the nose there. Okay, we'll play the next round of guess the upside down car. This one here probably wouldn't need the support car, but let's go. Let's see if people can figure out that one. Uh, while I go rummage through everything. Pingu said the bit I'm looking for is like the 1x2 with the holes in. I can oh, that one's actually focused. Ah, if I put it in front of my face, it'll focus. Fantastic. This bit. I found one, and I now can't find the other two. Um, there's also a grey, like single one with a hole in that I've not found. I think it's grey or white. That I cannot find. Also, interestingly, for the guess car game, two guesses, both have been French, which is curious. Um, but it is not a Megane race car, nor is it a Renault 5 Turbo. Um, it is definitely a car. You are correct. You are very correct. It is definitely a car. You see, I don't know. Oh, it has fallen over. The guess. How is that? There we go. Well, that might have given you a sneaky advantage. Um, it should. Aha. Right. I am an idiot. It fell out of another bag. That is why. That is why I was very confused and couldn't find the rest of them, because it fell out of a bag, which is one I thought I had looked at and hadn't. So that is on me. That's why I was so confused. It's fallen out of the Technic bag that we have here. I'm running out of space to pull the stuff out. It is a red car. You are correct in this one. Well done. I am pleased to see that this. Oh, let's not put that back there because that's very much on camera. I am pleased to see this giving a suitable amount of grief. That is what we wanted here. I live to cause grief for. Oh, have I done that wrong? I've done that wrong. Yes. That's not a 2-bit. That's a 3-bit. I live to cause as much grief as possible for those trying to guess the flipped car. Now, yeah, I've done that one wrong. Fine, we're getting there. It is not a Mark II Jaguar. I do have one. I don't have one on me currently, but I do have a Mark II Jag. It's very cool, but I do not have the Mark II Jag available. Well, I'm going to say that. I might be lying. You never know. Right, that. No, wait. Yes, that way round. That one facing that way round. And that one there. fantastic. Of course, Alien someone has to guess a Porsche. It's not a Porsche. There's a clue for you. It isn't a Porsche. Um, Jacob guessing a Cadillac. It is not a Cadillac. Um, no, it is not a Cadillac. It is not an MX-5, nor is it an S2000, nor is it a Shelby, for that matter. Right, what bricks are those we're looking for? Oh, we've got Cass back. Um, right, so we want these. Ooh, we are going all sorts of interesting style with this build. I mean, it's one way of. Oh God, this camera's actually quite going to focus on it. It's definitely definitely different. Um, Popped off was getting a BMW Z4, not a Z4. It might be a Mini Cooper, but it is not a Mini Cooper. Cass. Oh, wait, which way do I need to go? This way. Cass! Hey, Cass. How's it going? Cass is here. Happy days. We'd like to see Cass on stream, if at all possible. You know, always good to have a Cass interruption here. Um, oh, no, wait, hold on. That one's done wrong because we didn't need one with. Oh, I've got Dagon as well. Dagon's here. She's now on the arm of the chair, I should say. Oh, Dagon. You're always up to no good. It is not a Yesco. It is not a Audi RS6 or a Skyline or a Giulia. Um, you are still a little way off at the moment. That goes in there. I mean, the cat. I told you the cats were going to interfere. Like there was never any doubt the cats were going to interfere on stream. That is their entire life goal is to interfere on stream. Uh, when do you get a clue? Oh, I don't know. We'll see if people can see if people can get close. Uh, I love just the Firebird poking into camera. The stream gets very silly very quickly, um, which I do love. I do love that it gets very silly. Uh, yeah, yes, it is. I have ran out of space for opening bags, so we're gonna have to just. This is gonna have to make do. It is not an Evo. Um, has anyone got ready? I don't even think anyone's got particularly close so far. Um, I will say, right, this one here is mean. I have picked this one specifically because it's mean, because I knew it was going to be difficult. Um, I am very pleased. I'm slightly glad Caleb isn't here because Caleb's too good at this game, and and Caleb wins it a lot. However, it is not a Jaguar, neither is it an Alfa Romeo. Um, it is not an AMC Pacer, nor is it an Impreza. It is not a Transit. Do I have a Transit? Maybe. Like the little Transit Connect. Maybe I might have that somewhere. Right, these ones are what we need. Ooh, okay. So, right, flip it around that way. I'm actually doing a bit of the Lego. I'm actually building. Look at this. Building is going on. I'm making things. It is not a Mustang. Neither is it a Viper. It's not an Urus. It is not a hot rod. So all of these will be real cars. I haven't got any of the fictional. Um, fictional. I have got a few, but I haven't brought any of the fictional Hot Wheels for this one. Um, So yeah, it is a real car. You see, Drake is getting closer. It is a Pontiac. Um, it's not. I haven't just got another Firebird. Would be very funny if I could have done. If I had another Firebird somewhere, surprise. Um, would have been great, but alas, I did not. It is not a Pontiac GTO. I do have a GTO somewhere, but like a drag car, which I contemplated bringing, but I didn't in the end. Uh, Papadopoulos has got it. Finally, I knew this one was going to be difficult. It is a Pontiac Aztec. I kid you not. It is a Pontiac Aztec. There you go. It's an Aztec. It's an Aztec race car. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist when they did. When they did an Aztec race car, I just had to get it. And here it is in all its glory. It's gonna. It's parked. Look at that. See. Uh, oh, Jacob said it first. Actually, yeah, I do apologise. I did miss it. Well, actually, a load of people said it. The chat scrolled up all at once, so I did actually miss it. 3 people guessed the Aztec, but yes, that was why I think it'd be really difficult because it's a race car and it's an Aztec. So, yeah, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased that that one was suitably difficult. Always good when it is uh, when it is tough when people can't get it instantly. I dropped a bit. Oh dear. Thankfully, I can see it. It didn't go too far. Happy days. Um, Also, Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you from a chat. Oh, Cass is back again. Hello, Cass. How is it going? What are you up to? No good? Actually, no, it's Cass. Cass will never be up to no good. He is far too well behaved. Uh, so, yeah. Right. Progress is being made here. Now we flip that over like that. So here we go. This is what I have made so far. We have played Guess the Car quite a lot, but it's fine. Okay, so we need the wait, that way. That way. Uh, oh, Cass is getting explory. Uh, Cass is Cass is all over the place, which I mean is cute. It's unlike him to be the. Actually, he has been quite brave lately. Yeah, he is right on an explore today. We want that one. We want that one to go. Oh, that way round. Okay. There. We want one. Already, this is completely unlike any of the other Lego sets I've built. Been doing things I have never done before with a Lego set. Uh, Wait, no, hold on. Is that? I think that is right. And then these ones in there, maybe go in there. Yeah. Uh, hey, is that? No, that's not quite right. Maybe that's supposed to go that way around. That would make more sense. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Dagon's, guess what? Uh, Dagon's climbing on a box where she shouldn't be. Um, Jerry is asking in Twitch chat, is this a custom Lego set? Yes, this is indeed. So Pingu Bricks, who is hanging around in chat at the moment, and you can find the link to their website in the description on YouTube. Makes these wonderful custom sets, incredibly cool. They've got a bunch of different ones, including a Mazda 787B that looks amazing. And yeah, some really, really cool sets that they have made. And yeah, they have sent me a Lancia 037, which is again a very very cool custom one that we are putting together at the moment, and I've only got slightly bit slightly bit. It just took a little bit of time, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Someone in so I can't actually quite see the names in the YouTube chat. Let me just move that. Was saying, can there be a Worms live stream on Teardown? There absolutely can be. There absolutely can be. There absolutely probably will be. I don't know exactly. I don't know when, but there, I am sure there will be a Worms live stream, or the Teardown Worms is most likely to get a live stream at some point, because it was very very good fun, far too good fun to not do again, basically. Um, so yeah, uh, there is a very good chance that will make an appearance. I don't have a specific date or plan for it, but yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's not in that set, so you know, it's normally a good time when we have a lot of fun and the video does well. Probably going to happen again. Like that's a pretty good guess that it's going to happen again. Um, where are these bits? Are they in here? They actually could be. Bugger. I am rapidly running out of space. Oh, nothing is in that one. There it is. I am just blind. Always good. Always good. There was one of them anyway. Where's the other one? There. Right. There, I think. Oh, hey, Cass. Did you hiss out? Was Dagon annoying you? Oh, there's Dagon. Hey, Dagon. How do Dagon? Are you being a menace? I've dropped bits. I think they fell in my bloody slipper. One did. Oh, is that typical? The Aztecs causing focusing issues naturally. Oh, I lost one bit. Oh wait, no, I lost two bits. Lost more bits. Bloody hell. Uh, Dagon, have you found it? Be helpful if you did, you know? But I don't think she did, you know? One day, one day I'll have a trained where she will retrieve lost bits. I'm now going to have to go and investigate where the bit's gone, if I can find it. The good news is I did find it. So, crisis averted. We are not off to a terrible start just yet. Uh, right. Where can we put that? I can just sit there for now. We are on to Technic parts. I say that as you can just about see it in the background. The the last Lego set that I built was the Rexy Porsche. You can, you can just see it peeking over the top of the cardboard. That was definitely an interesting one. Just a lot of stickering on that one. But yeah, of course, there's a whole Technic car and whatever. Uh, We have space to empty this bag at the moment. Oh, Lagon has just zoomed after Cass. Both ran out of the office. So well done to you two for being absolute nut jobs. Right, found a little space for it. There we go. This build, by the way, I should say, is say my preferred style. Like, do not get me wrong, I like the Technic Lego and all that. It's good fun, but I do like the ones that are more, I guess, like the, I don't know what they call it, like the creator ones, like the 911, the Mustang, the James Bond, Aston Martin, that sort. Um, but yeah, let me just count if this is this one right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay, I got that one correct. And then we need another one of the same length to go there. Yep. Uh, Caleb, thank you for the bits. I was saying thoughts on the upcoming Lego Schumacher car. Um, I very much look forward to that. I've got the Senna one. I think I built the Senna one on stream a little while back. I think it was the last Lego stream I did. So yeah, I've got the Senna one, and I have got. I think my parents got me the Mansell one for Christmas or for my birthday, or one of them. And yes, I will be getting the Schumacher one as well. I'm not I'm not the biggest Michael Schumacher fan at all, but it's really bloody cool. I do. I remember when I built the Senna car. That was one of my favourite builds I've done on um, with Lego. It's a fun sort of combination of. It's not crazy complicated, but you get a really cool looking thing at the end of it. So yeah, I was a big fan of that build. Right, so we need a little bugger. This one in here. It does also mean if Caleb is here, next round of guess the Hot Wheels car is going to be difficult. Now, wait, how does that? Oh, I guess we can just twist that. Oh, difficult for everyone else trying to beat Caleb. So we have. I've done this right. I've done this one wrong. No. 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 Yes, I have. What I've done is I've done it the wrong way around. Uh, it's fine. It's fine. We can figure it out. Cass is back. Hello, Cass. Uh, Harlequin, thank you very much for the bits. It's saying bad hoke time. Uh, how do you keep an idiot in suspense? I know it's supposed to be a joke, but it's too funny an opportunity to pass up. So I'm going to, you know, have a chuckle at the typo. Right, where? But that's where I put that. Oh, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I skipped a step. Yes, I have. I didn't see that. You never want to miss a step. That goes in. Sure that goes in there. Yeah, looks right. Uh, right. So I think that's there. Oh, Jesus Christ! That was a loud ping. Right. Why is that not? That may be stopping it. we'll figure that one out possibly later. Oh, wait. How does that go? Now, unless that's... maybe that goes in there. No? That's not right either. HZ Racing, thank you very much for the super chats. And we've also have to come across a Delta HF Integrale a few days ago. That is very lucky. That is very, very lucky. I think I've never seen one outside of a car show. Bright yellow with white wheels. Brazen would approve. Brazen would approve. That is very, very cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Delta out in the wild, so to speak. Yeah, I'm not trying to think whether I have a proper. I mean, maybe one, but very, very rare. So that is a cool spot. I've still not quite figured out how this bit goes, but that does mean it's time to guess the upside down Hot Wheels car. What do we go for? What do we go for? This one, I think. Do we continue the American theme? I'm tempted. I have American cars available. Will this one be an American car? Who knows? Ooh, got that balanced. There we go. Um, right. It's not a Porsche. For God's sake, not a Porsche. How on earth? Right. Trying to figure out how to do this bit at the moment. Steve Miner, thank you very much for the super chat saying got arrested today at B&Q. It was the salesman's fault. I told him I wanted to buy a sink and he asked if I wanted to steal one. Oh, that's quite good. I can't give you a boo. I can't give you a boo on that one because I quite like it. God damn it. I quite like that. It's a terrible joke, but I do quite like it. So yeah, yeah, you're not getting a boo. Ah, MG is on it today. MG is absolutely on it. I thought this one might get people a bit more stuck of the upside down cars. I'm not going to lie, because this is a very old one. It is a Ferrari 360. This is a much older car. I don't even remember how I got. I think my parents um, found this somewhere and gave it to me. But yeah, Ferrari 360. Here you go. A proper old school Hot Wheels car. That one. Yeah, because they lost the Ferrari license for a while, and only fairly recently got it back. I would say. How the hell does this go? Let me down something. But Caleb was close with a 430. Um, but yeah, that is a genuine Hot Wheels one. That is a genuine Hot Wheels one. I don't know. I've done that bit right. Definitely done that bit right. All right, we are having a ponder as to how this goes. Is that supposed? Oh, could it go there? Maybe. Does that go like that? Maybe. Ah, right. I put it in the wrong spot. That's better. I figured it out. I was just an idiot. Is pretty much. what we have learnt here. Um, Now, this one here will slot in there, I believe. Uh, oh, and also missed a bit on the back as well. Five. This one. Uh, oh, nope. Like that. Angry Dad, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying I have an old Schumacher set, came with start finish line pit box and crew. It's very cool. I have some uh, pretty interesting. Like, oh, I got an old Schumacher. Was it Schumacher? Um, Lego Formula One, like before Speed Champions were a thing. I had one of those, which is a very cool set. Um, but yeah, it's fun having some of the old stuff. Well, I guess the Ferrari didn't stump people for as long as I'd hoped it was going to, which I'm very disappointed about. If I'm honest, that one I was hoping for better or more confusion. Right, this one might be difficult, might not be. We will see. MG's on fire today. We will see whether Caleb can figure this one out. Don't actually know. I mean, uh, Alien, if you just say Porsche every time, even if it's a Porsche, I'm going to tell you no at this stage. Okay, I'm just going to ignore anything Alien says. If you say Porsche, I'm not counting it. That's the way it goes. Caleb guessing a Camaro ZL1. It is not a Camaro ZL1. Um, right, I do. It's not a Pontiac. I'm out of Pontiacs. Do I have any Pontiacs? No, I don't have any Pontiacs up there. I am out of Pontiacs now. I promise. I might go find some just because, but um, I'm currently out of Pontiacs as far as I'm aware. Uh, do I have Pontiacs down here? Oh no, I might have a GTO behind me somewhere. Come to think of it, there may be a GTO in some extra ones behind me. Um, it's not a Camaro NASCAR. It is not a GT3 RS. Neither is it a P1. Um, it is also not an Impreza. I did think about bringing down an Impreza, but wait, did I? Oh no, I know what I brought instead. I did an Impreza was the 22B was one I thought about bringing down, but I brought something else instead. Um, or I could be playing and I could have brought an Impreza. Um, you know, that is the games we play. I play sometimes because it's funny. Uh, to troll you all, it is not a Corvette C6. I'd love an Opel Manta, but I don't have. No, I don't think I have one. Be wrong. I've made very little Lego progress, but I'm having fun. Like these streams are good fun. We're getting into the flow of it a little bit now. I'm on step 20 of like 300. Uh, but we're we are having fun. It is not another Ferrari, no. Uh, I'm building this the right way round. Always helpful when you are building things the correct way round. Uh, this one is fine. Why did we do that? Where's that? This bit here. Right. Oh, MG wanting a clue. Uh, which side is the front? So the front, we will use Lego. Oh, almost lost a bit of the Lego. That is the front. That side is the front. It is not. N- Alpine A110. Do I have an A110? I don't know. Now I'm just playing a game and figure out what bloody Hot Wheels cars I have. I have so many. I have so many. Is this one here that we want? It is. Uh, it is not a Porsche 356. Um, it is not a Sazinga, although that is a great shout. I do have the Sazinga. I don't know where it is, otherwise I would have bought it for this. Dan has got closest. Dan has got closest so far. Uh, two of them, don't we? We do. Fantastic. Uh, oh, okay, that bit of Lego's fine. It is not a Wara. No, how does I? Oh, yep. Ah, you know what? I'm going to get another one because there's another one over here, and I'm not going to disturb the setup that we have. Oh, have I done this bloody wrong again, like in Muppet? Uh, no, no, no. I've not been a Muppet. Right? No, wait. Yeah, not been a Muppet. Have been an idiot, but not a complete Muppet. Uh, it is not an Urus. It is not an FXX. I would like an FXX, but don't think I have one. Uh, that on there, that on there. Come here. Look a wee bit. That stuff in there. Plop. There's that. It is not a speed tail. I will. Seeing as this one here is stumping, but this one I knew would be tough. It is. I'm gonna give everybody a chance. It is a Lamborghini. I have. I see a chassis coming along nicely. This is the Lego. It is not a Murcielago, and neither is it a Veneno. Uh, now I'm trying to figure out if Dan's got it right because I've immediately forgotten the name. Can I? Hold on. I've got to bear with. I think Dan has figured it out because I can't pronounce this one. Uh, I'm not okay. Well, I'm not sure if Dan's got it right or if Dan meant something different because the spelling's not right, but it's kind of close. Um, actually, I don't think. No, I think you're thinking of a different one. I think you're thinking of something different. If I have remembered my Lamborghinis right, I guess there's a chance I am wrong. There we go. Caleb has got it. I'm pretty sure. Double check now. It's in the eyes, out the ears, or whatever. Yeah, no, has got it. Esther, well, I don't know how to pronounce it. It is the Lamborghini four-door saloon car concept. It was never made, technically. I guess this is pushing the limit of a real car, but it was a real thing. Um, it's a shame we never got it because it's kind of cool. Actually, it's very cool. But yeah, it never did happen. But there is a Hot Wheels of it. I knew this one would be tough because it's, yeah. Oh no, we can't have it. The camera will screw up if we park it up there. That works. It was cool. It's a cool car, but yeah, sad it never happened. Really, yeah. The egoist. I realised afterwards. The egoista or whatever it's called is the really wild fighter jet looking one. Uh, they name all their bloody cars so similar. It's a right pain. Is that there? Or is that? I done a goof here? I think I've done a goof here. Mm. Yes, I have done a goof. Oh, for God's sake. Mate. God damn it. Done. I'm not quite sure how I've managed to do this wrong. A very silly way. These bits are fine. They're not. How have I done this one? But I have done this bit wrong. Immediately made a critical error. Wait. Okay, well, I've not made as critical an error as I thought I'd made. Put bits on the wrong way around. But it's fine. I can. That would explain why it wasn't quite sitting how I wanted it to. Okay, good news. Good news is the error is easily fixed. Bad news is I'm an idiot. But no one is surprised by this information. That error has been mercifully very easily fixed. That fits much better. Fantastic. Back on track. Now that looks much better. Where did we get to here? So that's going to sit across there. Now, happy days. Happy days. All back on track. Yeah, that is good. Tasman saying, I'm blaming you and the filming crew, as my girlfriend has just downloaded Teardown just from your videos. Fantastic. I am always glad. I'm always glad to introduce people to Teardown. It is a very, very, very good game. I apologise and take no responsibility if you don't see her for a while, because it is very easy to get distracted with Teardown. Now, where are they going to be in here, maybe? No, not in that one. Maybe not in that one. Maybe in this one. Oh, hey again, Cass. Cass is wanting to say hello to everybody today. He's being very friendly. And you can blame me for the teardown addictions. Like, that's not as bad as the people who blame me for the RimWorld addictions. If you think teardown is bad, wait until you get into RimWorld, then you're really screwed. All of your time is gone, basically. I bear no responsibility for that one either, but it's probably a worse addiction than teardown. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it is a really good game. Oh yeah, Noodle Brain says yeah, XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is another one. I'm so sad that we're probably not getting an XCOM 3 because it's such a good series. We need more. We needed more XCOM, but yeah. Right, where's my car gone? Here it is. One. There, that's there. So yeah, I will be honest. An hour in so far, and this is what we've got. Largely though, because we have got distracted. Who would have thought? often distracted with Hot Wheels cars. Also, I spent a while trying to get set up. Initially, it took a while getting set up. Only one major mistake. Um, but there we go. Caleb, so favourite the bits saying can confirm I'd never heard of RimWorld before the streams, and then I put in 400 hours in 6 months. Yep, that's RimWorld. It's what happens. RimWorld is RimWorld is dangerous. Um, it genuinely is. It's so dangerous. I love RimWorld to pieces. It is, I would argue, the best stream game of all time. But does it take a lot of time? Can it take a lot of time? Like, sometimes I just enjoy just playing RimWorld, not even on stream. It's just great for that. Um, uh, Lado saying, I hope the O37 is automatic. Oh, of course, Lado always has to make the same jokes. There's no creativity from Lado at all here. Um, um, oh no, wait, hold on, is that right? No, that can't be right. Can it be right? Maybe. Uh, where is it? There's a bit. I think the bit I'm looking for. Believe it or not, I know Lado struggles to believe it, but I can actually drive a manual car. I admittedly haven't driven a manual for a while now, but I actually can. Oh wait, I've skipped a step. I'm a dumbass. I scrolled too far down. No wonder it wasn't going to sit nicely where I wanted it to. It's because I'm an idiot. I mean, everyone knew that, but still. Yeah, I think I want those in here. Oh wait, I want the dark grey ones, don't I? I'm gonna say yes. Uh, I haven't driven the Fury for a while. No, I do need to because it's currently parked up at my parents' house. I do need to go and give it a drive soon. I've been putting it off while it's been awful weather because it needs some new tires as well. And it's like it's got tires that are all right. I just don't want to go and mess around with it, having not driven it for ages on slightly old tires. And yeah, didn't I just do those? Oh no, I'm just what the? I swear I'm blind. I did all the other bits. I just missed. Oh, I'm an idiot. Uh, uh, right, Lado's donation does mean we are playing another round of Guess the Upside Down Car. What do we go for? This one, I think. Right. Let's try and. There we go. Yes, as Lado has said, I created you and liking feet and Brazen's birthday being every day, and it's only being able to drive an auto will follow in their footsteps. It shall not. I refuse. I shall refuse. I should get a manual, aren't I? Or drive the manual that I do have. Probably a better idea to drive the one I do have. Oh, where are the? I was picking out the bits I needed, and bloody Lado's distracted me, and it's Lado's fault. Uh, I am going to blame Lado on this one. It is all Lado's fault. I think I'm building seats currently. So far, we have. It is not an AMG GT. It's not a 177. It's not an SLS AMG. It's not a 911. Uh, Evie! Hello! I know. You can't jump on the desk. It's not a Cadillac Cian? Cian? C? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Longbow will shout at me. I'm sorry, Longbow. Need that piece down here. Somewhere in here. Wow. Oh, Caleb has got it. There we go. It's one, I say, an easier one, I think, to guess. Sorry, I was looking for the part. It is indeed a DB9. There we go. This is an unusual, like, matte finish. It was one of it's a I think it was it Fast and Furious villains car or something that it came from. But I saw a DB9, so I wanted a DB9. Hence why I ended up getting that one. Um, yeah, a bit of an odd sort of paint finish, if you will, on it. Um, but yeah. Oh, I found the bit that I needed. Oh, I've got that on the wrong as well. That's the wrong grey. Don't know if it actually matters, but if I can get the right grey, I will get the right grey. Okay, now I need some more of these here. Yep. Then I need curved bits. Seen, have seen the curved bits. Here we go. All right, the seats are coming along. uh, that one and that one. My hair is too long. It was fine. I moved it a second, and now I've messed it up. But it's all good. Uh, right, seats. Oh, okay. Flip you upside down. Uh, we need this one here. Oh, hey, Dagon and Eve. We have double cat chaos. Double cat potential chaos. Let's say. Oh, this is what she does. I should point out, she will sit there sometimes for like a good 5-10 minutes. She just likes it. She just likes sitting up there, being annoying, and I guess being cute. I guess I'll let her get away with it. Oh, Aegon Parrot is here. Hey, Dagon. Oh, have you had enough? Yep. What am I doing? What am I doing? That way, we need the other way. That one. Yes, that way round, I think. You know, Dagon turns up and runs away. This is a regular occurrence. This is a very regular occurrence. Jake was asking, have I tried Satisfactory? Yes, I have. I have spent far too many hours on Satisfactory. I actually got back into it recently, relatively recently. Nope, Dagon's appearing again on the sofa. Because I played it at various stages of early access, whatever, and I played it recently when it was more complete. And yeah, it's bloody good. It's a very good game. But it's one of those, right? It's a really good game, but there will come a point. I feel like this is everyone's satisfactory experience, and I might be wrong, but it's a great game. However, you will hit a point. You will hit a point where you hit your limit. And I can't remember what it was the first time I played the game. Whatever point it was, I stopped playing for a while and came back to it later. This time around, I got to nuclear reactors, and that was the point where it's like, yeah, it's going to take so long to sort it out properly. And it was that was the point where I was like, yeah, this has been fun. It's now no longer fun. Well, it's not it's no longer fun, but like I got to my limit on this playthrough, so so I stopped. But I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point. Um, It's a really good fun game. I cannot recommend it enough. It's another massive, massive time sink. If you want a game that will eat many hours of your life, you cannot go wrong with Satisfactory. Um, but yeah, it's there will. Everyone has a different point as well. Everyone will have a different point the first time you play it, or in my case, going back to it, you will have a different point, but there will be a point where you are just, it's gone too far. I'm overwhelmed. The same a little bit with what do you call it, Factorio. Um, maybe to a slightly lesser extent, Factorio, but it still does. That style of game, you kind of get to a point where it's um, starts getting ridiculous. But yeah, both very good fun games. Both also, I think Satisfactory is now like my third or fourth most played game on Steam. It's up there. I think it might be third now. I think it might have overtaken the Warhammers, the Total War Warhammer games, because they were very high. I think Beams first, Rimworld second. I think Satisfactory might be third now. Uh, right, that's there. Oh, don't know what we're building. So yeah, here we go. You can just see we've got the seats, base of the seats coming in nicely so far. Where can I put this? Where can I put it that's not going to block the camera? That is the other thing. You start off building something small, and then as time goes on, right, sorry, Aston Martin, you're going to have to move. I actually need to get to these bits now. We are going through the technical bits quickly. Popped up is asking, have you played Trailmakers? Yeah, I played Trailmakers. In fact, we did some streams on Trailmakers. Admittedly, it was largely Ewan's Robot Wars stuff that was awesome. I think we did Robot Wars and BattleBots, didn't we? I think. But yes, Trailmakers is very, very cool. Um, I say again, another highly recommend it. Good fun. I'm not really, to be fair, I've not really played it outside of messing around with Robot Wars stuff. The Robot Wars stuff was very entertaining though. The game is it's one of these. It's very very capable game, very capable game. Um, but yeah, we just did our own very silly thing. Or I say Ewan spent a long time. I'm not gonna take any credit. Ewan spent a very long time building Robot War stuff in that one and BattleBot stuff. Which I mean, dubious amounts of making it work because it's not really designed for Robot Wars. Funnily enough, but that's how we operate. We take a game and make it do things it probably shouldn't. And often the game complains at us. All too often. All too often the game complains at us. Right, where the hell does this sit in here? Oh. Uh, right, so that is. Oh, God. Okay, so that sits in like that. Guess. Have I done that right? Yeah. Oh no. Okay, well, have I done it right? Yes. Kind of. Apart from whoop, this bit here. The wrong one. I'm excited. Got slightly different angles of. No, it's not the angle we need. No, it is the angle we need. It's the other one that was wrong. Yep, that one's not the one we want. Look, I'm noticing these mistakes now. That's the important thing. I just got a headbutt from a Cass. Hey Cass, how's it going? Dagon here to annoy you again. Of course Dagon is. That's literally Dagon's goal in life. Is to be really annoying. Oh, okay. That over. Okay, right, let's see how that goes together. So we put that part in there. And we go through here. Right, that can hold in there. And, oh, I never received that bit there. That side. Oh, oops. Right, partly broken it all. Thankfully. Okay. Car is being completed. Uh, it's fine. It's a bit fiddly, but I can make that work. Right, we need one of these. We can have a bit of Lancia. There you go. That's that's the Lancia bit we have. Where is the God? This part? Nope. Along that line. So I imagine it'll be in this section. Maybe that bit. Uh, oh, we've got an eve in here as well. This is a very fiddly, and you're not going to see if the Nazi on the way. We're building a very fiddly little piece. I'll show you it when it's done. Dave, what's up? Yeah. The cat's talking to me, so I talk back to her. What else are you supposed when a cat talks to you? What else are you supposed to do other than you know reply to it? Um, bloody hell! Right, that there is correct. Yeah, I need really fiddly bits in this. That one. I say, it's like that. No, it can't do that, can it? No. It needs to be a smaller one. A smaller one? Maybe that? No, that's the same size. Um, I think it's on the makes sense. And then and Eve has jumped somewhere she shouldn't have done. Naturally. Who would have thought? Eve misbehaving? Never. Let's spin around there. This one here, we're going to need very small fiddly bits. Uh, there we go. And then we need complicated little piece that we are building here. Like that? No, that's not quite right either. I don't think. Unless. Hmm. Ah! Eve! No, God, Lego everywhere. Leave E. Ah! You did this, Eve. You are in air jail. Oh, look at the mess you've made. You've got Lego everywhere, and I've lost my place. Uh, right, Eve. Eve. This is why nothing gets done. What am I supposed to do with you now? What am I supposed to do? I was building a really fiddly bit of Lego as well. Hmm? What am I supposed to do now, Eve? If you knock that box, we're in a lot of trouble. Because that box is full of Lego. You knock that on the floor, I'm done for. Please don't. No headbutting box. No. Got to stop the tail. Uh, Tail was almost knocking Lego on the floor. Uh, oh, you're very cute, Evie. You are. You're very cute. Uh, now, can you, perchance, allow me to build Lego? No. You're going to headbutt me. I know. I know. You are popular. Uh, as Harlequin, thank you for the bits, was saying, that is the end of any Lego being done. I can't do any Lego currently, because if I do, you, I'm talking to you about you, will cause trouble. Um, won't you? Because you will just headbutt my hand, and then we drop stuff. The amount of times I have misclicked, like editing or trying to do something, because I get a headbutt from Eve just as I go to click with the mouse. I'm pretty sure, pretty sure in the Discord at some point, I have moved, like, I don't know, whatever you call it, the sections around by accident because I've been flicking through it and Eve has headbutted me as I was clicking on something and just dragged it somewhere. So yeah, Discord mods, if you're watching, that's probably happened at least once or twice. It is this one's fault. It is this one's fault. She's very comfy here. You are, aren't you? Oh, no, we're going down. Someone's a sleepy cat. Someone is a sleepy cat. Now, I know, Eve. Can I go back to building Lego? It's really fiddly. Do you want to build Lego? No, don't you build Lego. It'd be terrible. Slash, you'd run off with bits and you'd ransom it for food, wouldn't you? I know what you're like. I know your games. It's food and only food. Don't know if you can hear her purring. No, the microphone's not picking it up. Uh, she's she's very loud purring, but not quite enough to pick up on the mic. You've got a claw in my hand. Now, you're going to have to go on the floor. Sorry. But you can't be trusted around lots of Lego. I know what you're like. You're a menace. Evie, I'm very sorry. You can have cuddles later. Ooh, there we go. She just had to come and say hello. As is, as is important for the Eve, she did have to come and say hello. Right, I've got to try and figure out how to do this really fiddly bit now. I'm going to try and make sure I'm going to try, first of all, I'm going to try and gather all the right pieces up. Make sure I've got all the right pieces and I'm using all the right bits. Because, yeah, I'm not quite sure if I am or not. Right. Because I think I used, that's wrong. That's not the right one. That's the bit I want. Uh, I didn't drop it. Haha! I've outsmarted you, Lego. Important bit, outsmart Lego. Uh, right, okay, we got one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them, which I've caught. Good reflexes. Two of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. Right, these are all the right bits. Now, will I put them together in the right order? That is the question. Right, that there. That there. That definitely goes that way. Like so. We then have that facing up. That bit sits in there. That bit goes that way. Okay, that does look better this time. Flip it around. Poke that bit on the end. And then have the... Oh, damn it. I had almost done it. Oh, it's gone so far as well. Eve has come to help me look as well. Thanks, Eve. No, Eve, don't actually nick it. Eve did successfully find a bit as I twanged it across the bloody floor. That way. Right, and then that in there. Christ, this bit here is deceptively fiddly. Is it going to focus? Camera? Camera? It's not going to focus. Oh, there we go. That is deceptively... so the lighting is not great in here. I've tried to fix it. That is deceptively fiddly to build. And that needs to go in on this side, maybe? Wait, oh, wait, oh, what bloody way round does it go? That way round. Does it go in here? Right, okay. We are getting there. We are we are getting somewhere with the Lego. And then we're going to go do this again for the other side. Right. That one. Let's through all of these. Eve has had her moment in the spotlight and has now ran off. Which, I mean, is fair. She did help me find Lego, so, you know. She gets a pass, so I'm searching for the right brick. Part of me suspects I've used the wrong one somewhere already because I wasn't paying attention to specifics. Oh, don't tell me I've used the wrong one somewhere already. I would have noticed by now. That one. Fantastic. Ah. We need that. We need one of them. We need one of you. Nope, we got one of you. I'm an idiot. One. You have a rummage in this bit. That one. Oh, the Eve is back. Hey, Eve. Yeah. Do you want to? Eve is here. Evie. Now, if you promise to sit down and stay still, you can stay. He's not going to promise to stay still and sit down. I say, shall we play guess the rolled cat? Guess the upside down cat. And you're going to be upside down cat for me. Did I get all the bits I needed? I think I did. Eve, you're really distracting. I'm trying to do Lego. Got those two. Oh, I needed one more. No, Eve. Oh, hey. She doesn't really care as long as she's getting attention. Do you, Eve? Ah, oh God, don't headbutt that. Eve, there are rules. The rules are don't headbutt the Lego. Uh, oh, sorry, I know I'm probably going a bit far away from the microphone. There is very only so much I can do, and Eve is making this 10 times more difficult. I know, Evie. Right, if you want to sit down and go to sleep, you can. Nope. You want to? No, away from the box. No, Eve. Look, we need words. Those words are stop being a plank. Right. So I've got to try and move her because the last thing I need uh, is is an E. Eve, where are you going? Can you make up your mind, please? I need to build Fiddly Lego again. I need to keep your head away from the cardboard because you are an aggressive headbutter. And if you headbutt the cardboard box off, I'm screwed. Okay, you're going to sit there. Right, okay, you can supervise. Chief Supervising Officer Eve. Now, this is Lego building hard mode. It immediately twanged it onto the floor. Uh, oh, I'll have to get that bit in a minute. I don't know what bit I twanged onto the floor, but one bit went, I think. Uh, Eve, where are you going? Please sit down. You're making life very difficult. She is. Can you? No, no, you can't actually see her. She is still there. She's just now slightly below camera height. Uh, at least the plus point is she's at least sat down. Um, so yeah, I will take the win where I can get it, pretty much. One bit did fall on the floor, but I can grab a spare part there because I will find it before I pack up this evening. Um, Pingu, I don't know if you're still hanging around in chat. You might be. Did you include spare parts if idiots with a cat happen to lose very small bits? I feel I probably have got a bunch of spare parts lying around from all my other Lego sets somewhere. However, might be good to know just in case a little one stud part isn't found on the office floor. Right, so that goes in here. Yeah. No. No, wait, it goes in that way around, doesn't it? Aha! Okay. Bits have been made. This is the chassis part we are coming along with. Right. Okay. We need that. We need. Not Eve. It'd be really helpful. It'd be really helpful if I could just tell Eve to pass me bits. You know. Uh, do you reckon we can teach Eve? Eve, do you fancy learning? Do you want to learn? No, you don't. I mean, I could bribe her with food, but uh, there's a limit. There's a limit on what I can get her doing. Um, oh, four there. Then I need the half block. I presume that's what that is. Yeah, I haven't seen them yet. Even oh, there they are. Haha. Right, we have got there. Sam asking, Sam asking, do you still have the cardboard James May that Lado put under your car? I do not. James May has been on an adventure. Think Liam has James May. So James May, for those of you that haven't seen, there was a cardboard cutout of James May. Now, I don't remember exactly where it started, or if I'm honest, when it started. Actually, no, tell a lie. I think it started at the first go karting because I think some people slept around Lado's. I think Lado had James May, maybe. Um, and yeah, there's I think there's a picture somewhere of Ewan sleeping with James May. Either way, I think that's where it came from. And yeah, when Lado bought my Lexus, Lado brought James May. I think that was the first handover of James May. Maybe someone else had James May, gave it to Lado. But yeah, when Lado bought my Lexus, Lado brought James May down and hid that under my car. And then uh, we had a housewarming party at Chris's, and I took James May with me then, and we gave it to Chris. And then James May, how did James May end up in Amy's boot? I can't remember exactly. Was that from another? Might have been from a New Year's at mine. I think it was actually. Yeah, I think Chris brought it to New Year's at mine. They proceeded to hide it in the boot of Amy's car, um, which wasn't discovered until the car went for an MOT, and they they like opened the because I think it was put in the boot underneath the carpet, so like where the spare wheel is. I think yeah, so they put it in there, and then it was found by the MOT tester, and then I don't know where James May went exactly after that. It did James May did the NC 500 with us, and ended up in Liam's car. And I believe, although I am not 100% sure, but I believe Liam still has James May, as far as I'm aware. Oh, nothing broke, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, um, Liam has still got the James May. So yeah, that is the brief stories of James May's adventures, but they honestly might not even be complete because I've probably forgotten. Robin might have had James May at some point. I don't remember. To be fair, Amy may have given James May to Robin at some point in all of that. I know we ended up Liam has it. So um, yeah, it's been a funny adventure for James May, but yeah, it's been a long running joke, and it will probably continue until it gets lost. Uh, I am blind as a bat. I found one of the bits I need. I need four of these bits. How am I not finding any more? James May might be lost. I don't think so. I don't. I'm pretty sure Liam. Pretty sure James May is the one that we know where it is. Um, there is a Clarkson one as well, which I am not sure where it is. Because why do anything sensibly? Um, what saying? Oh, okay. So that's fine. But yeah, I believe I could be wrong. Maybe Liam has. Maybe I will find James May in my house at some point. um, I think Liam forgot James May at New Year's when we had a little get together. So I think it unlikely that where does that go? Does it go? Yes. Okay, it does. Cool. Right. But yeah, The adventures of James May have been quite interesting, to say the least. And we never know. You never know when he's going to turn up. I'm now slightly worried he's in my house. To be fair, I've been moving a lot of stuff around. I'd be amazed if they'd managed to sneak it into my house. I worried it'd be funny if it did end up again in my house somehow. Liam being sneaky. Uh, Nine Egg, thank you very much for the resubscription for the ninth month. A rollcast salute to you. Um, from chat saying we have now had a baby. Sorry, that was a bit weird. You are not the first one. You are not the first one to make that joke. Do not worry. I am used to it by now. Also, Jake, thank you very much for the bits. What are you up to these days? Currently, wrangling a cat. Eve, building some Lego. That's, to be fair, wrangling a cat is basically my life. It's a different one. Normally it's Dagon. I don't know, actually, Eve likes to find. Wait, she's still here, by the way. Can we. Nope. Okay, well, I was going to show you, but now she's moved. Um, Eve, where are you? Oh, God, your tail. I had to move. I had to move. And she's now. Oh, no. Evie, Evie, Evie. Eve. You can't go there. You're too much of a liability. Uh, there we go. I'm sorry. You will get attention. You always do. Just, you're going to have to give it a minute, Eve. Try to find one more bit. Where is the last one of these? There it is. It was upside down. Of course it was. It's always the bloody way, isn't it? If I sit that on the keyboard, will it mess it up? No. Or I'm going to start random. If there's random messages in the chat from me, it's because it's bloody building the Lego. And yeah, did a stupid. Highly, highly probable at this point. Right, that over. And then we are slowly but surely getting somewhere. That, oh God, this likes to pop apart if I'm not careful. Right, okay. So we're still working on seat parts. Cass is here as well. Oh, hey Cass. Cass will be much, I was going to say nicer. Maybe nice is the wrong one. Cass will not be such a destructive force. We need these two. We need lampo, and then we need these two. Also, as there were a couple of hundred bits, I think we get another round of Guess the Upside Down Car. What do we want to have a guess with? Go with this one. There we go. We'll see who is. I say who is going to get this one. Who is on fire today? When does that? Hmm? No, that sits in front. Then we're immediately to the Chevys with the guessing, as the guessing is of Corvette and Camaro. It is not a Corvette. It is not a Camaro. It is not a Lotus Esprit. I do have an Esprit, but I did not bring an Esprit down with me. No, I don't have one in that case. I might have one of the stuff behind me, actually. I need to have a very big sort out. great many cars. Damn, MG is good today. It's not a Mustang. MG has got it. This is another really old Hot Wheels car that I have hanging around, but it is an XJ220. How on earth you knew that, I will never know. um, but yeah, there you go. That is again another very old Hot Wheels car. It's one the same lot as my Ferrari that my parents found somewhere. I don't know where they found it, but yeah, there you go. Good work. You you have guessed well. So you have to sit down there because don't have another place to put it for now. Oh no, I know. So he has a camera in your office and sees them. Oh dear. Uh, I mean, you probably mostly get cat entertainment most of the time. Right, what are we building? We need two of these. Two of them. We need two of these. Yeah, we need two of the half pipe. One, two, yeah. That one. And then we need one of that. Cool. That. That. Obviously, you check to make sure MG's inside the Raptor. What happens if we do that? There you go. Now you can't see anything. So if you're inside the Raptor, you have a really bad time. You become very Australian all of a sudden. Good luck. Good. Oh, hey, Cass. Right, that goes. Oh, where the bloody hell these sit? Nope, spin that round. Would help. That sits on there. That sits on there. Yeah, we're kind of just strengthening bits at the moment. That can. Look at the F-150. No, it I'm. Oh, crap. Put something. Okay, fixed it again. Uh, we need the. It's the support car. It's the support car, the F-150, because the stuff falls over. I haven't got the old top-down camera I used to be able to use, um, which is a slight shame. But the way my office is now is all very different to how I used to have it when I did Lego streams in the past. Okay, progress. I mean, this is what we've got so far. It's quite a fiddly start. Um, oh, there. Stay up there for now. Right, the Raptor can resume its support car duty. Uh, right, we need. I don't know why I bother putting that away because I'm going to be adding bits to it soon. Them, and one of them. So as far as this build goes, it is definitely a lot more complicated than a normal, say than a normal Lego build. Um, it is a custom car, if you will. It is challenge, not a bad challenge. I mean, we've been largely distracted, which happens every time. Like if I was building this myself off camera, off stream, it would be a lot quicker and be going smoother. But you know, we're playing silly games, and the cats. Admittedly, the cats happen anywhere, but um, yeah, it is a good challenge. This one, completely different to any one I've ever built before, or largely different to anyone I've built before. So that is always fun. Having built a lot of, as you can see in the background, some of the some of the ones I have built in the past. If you are interested in this set, there is a link in the description on the YouTube uh, stream and YouTube VOD to Pingu Bricks, who makes this fantastic thing. Sent me this wonderful car to some of their work. There's all sorts of other ones as well. It's not just the 037. So yeah, do go and check out their fantastic work. Eve, don't even think about it. I can see you thinking. I can see you thinking. I know what you're thinking, and the answer is no. Don't bloody do it. If you jump up on the table, Lego will go everywhere. Oh, and Cass is chasing Eve. That's not the normal way that goes. Uh, Cass is in. Cass is in the zoomy mood. Uh, Cass is in the big zoomy mood currently. Oh, well, now he's pooping. Well done, Cass. Meow. Cass squawked at me for no reason, so I squawked back at him. Again, if you have pets, you will understand. We all have to do that sometimes. I'm not sure what bit we're building up at the moment, but we're building up a corner piece. Uh, uh, okay. See, I have to have cats in the room because if I shut the door, Eve sits outside and just sat it incessantly. It's very annoying. So you you let the Eve in because the it's better than the alternatives. Oh, that one again. Oh, what have I broken? That is a pain to sit there. What's that? Yeah. Eve does not like. Eve does not like not being allowed into the room where I am. It's probably the best way to put it. So while it is dangerous letting her in the room, it's more annoying leaving her out. Sometimes you've just got to accept. Uh, right. Okay, and then we need to. Go these bits. Sit on top there. I think the bit I'm working on here is going to be the engine bay. In fact, I think this is going to be the engine bay. Maybe. Uh, I don't know. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe that'll be the front. You know what? Stop guessing. It's pointless. I'm going to get it wrong. Uh, I'm not quite. I'm thinking the seats are going to be the other way around, but I've got a really zoomy Cass at the moment, which is so unlike him. He does just want to cause absolute carnage. Right. Ooh, I haven't okay. I haven't seen this type of brick so far today, but I have found it immediately. That is always nice. Always nice when that one happens. Uh, Wait, flip that round. There, flip that round. Oh, I'm building a gear stick. I believe. I believe I know what I'm building. That there. One of these. I think it's a gear stick anyway. And then. Yes, it is. There's one at the top. As expected, Cat Chaos has been quite high on the list of priorities this evening. Uh, I knew they would. I knew they would. Uh, that there. Oh, maybe this is a handbrake actually, not a gear stick. I think it's more likely a handbrake that we're building. I gotta know whether the camera is gonna. Doesn't really focus all that well on it. You kind of get the idea. I think. I think that will do. And then this slots in. Flip that upside down. There. Just slot in this way. Oh, gonna slot into place. Oh, that's fine. I can fix that in a second. Why does that not want to go in to where it's supposed to be? That can go there. Ah, right. Okay, I think I know why. Maybe. Right. If we do that. Aha! Fantastic. Right. There we go. So, can we put it low enough? I can't see. Where's OBS gone? Hidden OBS. Oh God, that's really fine detail. You can just about see the handbrake there in the middle. Can you see it? If you got it on, if you're watching this on your phone, good luck. If you got it on a big ass screen, you might be able to see the tiny handbrake that we've got going on. But there we go. Oh, and that's popped off again. Right. Okay. Handbrake installed. Important part of a rally car. Uh, well, we're now going upside down. There we go. I should collect the bits I need first, and it's the better way of doing it. You don't normally have, like, I don't normally have to worry about this because modern Lego sets, it all comes in, nicely numbered bags, and it's all, I say, pre-organized, if you will. But organization with this is very important, as I am finding, and I am learning I am not very organized. But it's fine. I am getting better. We need a 6. Is that a 6? 1, 2, 3. It is a 6. That one. And then we need 2 upside downy bits. Sarah said it on the TV. Yeah, it's a very fine detail, and I'll be honest, my webcam's crap because I don't really use it. Oh, sorry, it's not terrible. It's just not a particularly uh, not a particularly fancy one. At some point, maybe if I'm doing more real life streams, maybe I'll get something better. But it is far from a priority. If the Lego streams take off in popularity, you know, maybe. I say if Lego streams take off popularity, that I do Lego streams because I like building Lego. Okay, so we need, and because I've got a crap ton of Lego to build, so there is always the need for Lego building. If we do that, we do this. Then I think that goes there. Okay, Eve is returned. Evie. Evie, are you going to behave yourself? Nope. You remember when Dagon was doing this? You remember how small Dagon was in comparison to the Eve? I do sometimes call her Evosaurus, and it's deserved because she's a big cat. Eve, can you? Thank you. I'm glad you listened and proceeded to jump off and not cause any further problems. I think I'm building a dashboard on this part of the car. Now, I do also love the, the mostly the YouTube chat. It may well have been said in Twitch chat and just not seen it. Comparing me to Dave Grohl. I mean, wasn't going for it, but honestly, will not complain if there's going to be a there's going to be a comparison. Sure, why not? Um, but yeah, yes, my hair has got quite long now. But you know, Eve is always plotting. As someone say, Eve plot. Eve plotting is like probably 50% of what she does. She's either plotting or eating, um, or sleeping. Those are the three modes of Eve. Um, which, like, again, I respect. I respect. I can. We all feel them. I guess maybe I'm less plotting, but you know, uh, eating and sleeping. That is important ones. Uh, cool. That's there. We get an individual one here, and then we will need another four. That one, yes, it is. Right, so we are kind of building a. God, is a cat. The whole thing's black. It's so difficult to see. Wait, I've messed things up. There we go. You can kind of see the dashboard that we've been building. I should say I have absolutely bodged the way I have this lamp working because the lamp's slightly broken. So to get it to illuminate without, like, I can have it. Well, I can have it work like this, but then it's really bright in my face. To balance it, this is a dog toy. And I have got the lamp. I'm using the dog toy at the right height to balance it so that things are better illuminated without completely blinding me the whole stream. Uh, it's it's the most bodged thing I could, the most bodged way I could do it, but it works. I was looking for something I could prop the lamp up with, and well, that was the closest thing to hand. So yes, a Tonka tire that Apollo chews on has been utilised to very good effect. Um, Always, I don't know whether it's more or less professional than when we taped a phone to a dashboard of a car when we were filming something once. We've done it other times as well. So sometimes, if you don't quite have the right stuff, a bodge will do. Um, so there we go. JR Racer asking how old is Apollo now? 3 or 3, I think. Honestly, have forgotten. I want to say 3. I want to say 3, but I'm also not gonna bet my life on it because he might be 4. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, he could definitely not be around while I'm doing this. He is in the living room, but he is a bundle of chaos. And Eve trying to knock over Lego is uh, bad, uh, but him knocking over Lego is a lot worse. So yeah, no Apollo with Lego building. There's no Apollo with Lego building time. There's no Apollo with Scalextric's time yet, because he'll just destroy everything. Are you gonna go in there? See where it's trying to fit in, slot in, but there we go. Right, like a center console bit. I'm also building a gear stick now. Well, in a second I'll be building a gear stick. Right, we need one of them. Again, I do apologise. I know the microphone sounded quite quiet. I don't know whether I could get my lapel microphone working better, but I do also apologise for the sniffing. As I said at the start, I've had like 2 colds in a row. I had like 3 or 4 days of peace. It was brilliant, where I could breathe and didn't feel terrible. It's gone straight back to being horrible, which I thought was grossly unfair. Uh, but alas, I guess the universe did not. But yeah, I do apologise. I try not to sniff down the microphone, but it's going to happen, unfortunately. Where is my gear stick? It's in this one. Maybe. Crap. Really don't want to have to empty this out. It's going to be in one of these 2 bags of fiddly little bits. Um, and it is literally just all. Oh god, I'm going to spill that everywhere. So I'm going to bet. I'm going to be willing to bet there is like one. It's going to be in here, surely. Oh, there's a sword involved in this build. I don't know where the sword is going to go and how the sword is going to work, but apparently it is. It's going to be in there. I can just tell. I can tell you right now, it's going to be in this bag. Um, but yes, a sword. There you go. Is that gonna? Ooh. Camera. Camera. Focus on the sword. Presume it'll be used as something else, but like it won't be. It won't be used as being a sword, but. All right, Ford. You have to use your space. I mean, I'm hoping I find the gear stick quickly. Okay, let's see if we can. Uh, got it. Gear stick has been acquired. Now I can put. I'm going to put all these bits back because if I don't, um, I'm going to run the risk of losing bits. I think. Actually, I'm lazy, so if they sit nicely there, they can stay for now. It's going to be hell to clean all of this up. Also, like Papa was saying, is the Lancia sword stowed in the door like umbrellas you get in other cars? I think that's correct, yes. I do believe. Oh, I do believe Lancia has swords in the door, just in case. Just in case you need them. You never know. You never know when you might need them. Uh, we want that. Then, so, that. So go in there. One. Here, stick like that. 2. Like that. So there we go. We've got gear stick and we've got a handbrake going on. You can just about see it there. There you have it. Gear stick and handbrake. And then we are building. Well, what next? But onwards. Oh, I heard a wallala, and that means it is time for more guessing Hot Wheels cars. Um, Lato, thank you very much for the donations. I'm going to need a lesson on Wreckfest too, Alex. I can't for the life of me get to grips with it. I can't keep a line. I slide and understeer. How do you honestly prefer it to Wreckfest 1? I don't know. Like, to be fair, I told about this before when I did when I would make a video on it and all of that, I never really got like I got on well enough with Wreckfest One to play it. Like I could play it fine and to enjoy it, but it was never really my favorite handling model. And sorry, I'm looking for bits. Hold on. Bloody hell, where is it? I know they're in this part. Aha. But yeah, so never really got on with Wreckfest One. I got on well enough to use it, but um, never really fully gelled with it. And Wreckfest Two, I just immediately felt way more comfortable with it. I don't know exactly what it is. I think the cars are more for me. Wreckfest Two, the cars are more predictable. I know what they're going to do each time. Also, I prefer the braking is more, again more consistent. I felt with Wreckfest Two, um, and yeah, I don't know. I found the car so much more stable and much easier to kind of know what they're doing on Wreckfest Two than anywhere else. Um, so yeah, it was relatively easy for me. I know, Cass. Oh, that was a big meow. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about other people. Lado's really struggling with it. I found Wreckfest 2 much more comparable to another to any other modern racing game. I know it might sound a little bit odd, perhaps, but I felt like going into when we did streams on Wreckfest, the original Wreckfest, um, when let's say I would fire it up for the first time in a few months, it felt really alien trying to get to grips with it again. And when loading up Wreckfest 2 for the very first time, it immediately felt familiar to me. It felt comfortable. I felt like I knew what I was doing just straight from the off. Whereas Wreckfest 1 always took half a stream to even vaguely remember, oh yeah, this is how I drive these cars, this is how you get speed out of these cars and all of that. So yeah, it's probably a lot down to just, as I said, personal preference on how you want cars to handle in game. I guess maybe Wreckfest 1 cars slid a bit more. In Wreckfest 2, you're not really incentivized, or you don't slide the cars around in the same way to get speed. So maybe there's something in that as well. Like, I prefer planted cars. I hate oversteer. I never go quickly with oversteery cars. Uh, like even to the point. I say this like we're mostly talking about video games here, but even to the point when I was racing remote control cars, I could never make the damn thing go quickly if it's oversteering. Very fast with the car if it was planted. If it was understeering, I could make it go damn quickly, but I could never get to grips with an oversteering one. Just never worked for me. So yeah, um, just again driver taste. I think there are some real life drivers. I know most real life drivers prefer oversteer, but I think there are some that like understeer as well. Right, we are going to go for another round. Guess the rolled car. Will we be able to see it? Sure. Let's go for it. We're building seats currently. Um, yeah, I think like I was saying, I think trying to drive Wreckfest 2 like Wreckfest 1, that's probably probably the difficulty. Like I would go into it trying to drive it like Forza. It sounds weird, but that's probably the best way to go. Treat it like it's Forza rather than like it's Wreckfest. You might get to grips with it a bit more. That would be my best, probably that would be my best advice on that one, I think. I can't think of a better piece of advice currently, anyway. Um, what have we got for guesses? It's not a Solus GT, it's not a CLK GTR, neither is it Ferrari 499P. I really want that. I haven't got hold of it, though, which is a pain. This one I'm hoping is going to be a tough one to guess. I say that, this is when Caleb's really going to figure it out. Where is... Got that got that. We need that. Two dark corners. There. Yeah, we need that. Not a 300 SEL. I'm just rummaging around trying to find bits. Grey. Those are the right grey. Do we need two of them? Yes, we do. Individual parts. It is not a 911 GT3, nor is it a 935. I do have one of those. I can see it, but no, it's not. It's not here. Uh, oh. No, it's that one. Haha. I find this Lancia is an interesting build. With the way it's going about, kind of building the center. Often with a lot of the Technic ones, you kind of build. Uh, mm, no, actually, I was going to say you kind of build them. It feels like you build them a slightly different way, but I might be misremembering it. I think I am slightly. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to compare it to Rexy because I built that one recently. With the way it's built, it does feel slightly. I mean, I guess this is not using anywhere near as many Technic parts, so it's quite a different process of building it. Right, we want that way around. Do we? We're going to go with yes. I'm going to say that that's good enough. I'm going to say that I've done it right and hope that I've done it right. It is not a Zonderar. Neither is it. Neither is it a Senna. This one might need some clues, but we will see. It is not a C8R. It is not a Bugatti Bolide. Neither is it a 918. Ooh, how does that sit in? Hey! On a side note, on the Lego building bit, the seat is coming along. Oh, and has fallen out. There we go. Lancia seat is a go. Fantastic. It is not an RCF. Is not an MC12. It's not a Continental GT3. Uh, I'm gonna say it's not an F type and not an LFA. You might have to think a little bit outside the box. Yeah. I'm trying to. I don't want to give too many clues away just yet. I mean, there might have to be some clues if it's really too difficult. I mean, mostly just people guessing high-end cars on this one, because I think this one will be a difficult one to get from anything else. Crap, where did I find there we go. That we want. It is. Oh, I was picking up bits. It's not a Jaguar Project 8. It is. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll back. Make sure I haven't missed anything. It's not a Pontiac Aztec again. Which would be funny, but it isn't. Dan asking, is it a race car? Kind of. I don't have a better answer than that for that question. All will become apparent, but I can only say kind of ish. Uh, oh, there's a cat in a box. Uh, it is not the GTR R30 with the Liberty kit. I do have that one somewhere, I think, but it's not there. I mean, yeah, it's well, I'm going to say it's difficult to see. There's the point. It's an upside down Hot Wheels car. Well, you're kind of looking at it from underneath, but it's supposed to be difficult. We're not giving it away this one. Uh, oh, no, it's that one. That's everything I need for this bit. Let's get started anyway. It is not a Brabham. It's not an MX-5. Um, oh, it does blend in with my jacket quite well. That is true. If I move, I can't move because the chair's going to be the same colour. Uh, I would move it closer to the camera, but then the camera might focus and actually, be able to read the name underneath it. It is not a Mustang Mach-E. Does have a massive wing on the back. Those that were trying to figure it out. Does have a massive wing on the back. It's not a Mustang GTD nor M3 GTR. There. Fantastic. I don't even know what an Ascenza is, but it isn't that. Because it isn't that, because while I don't know what it is, I do know what that car is. It does also have a diffuser. You are correct. And it has a big front splitter as well. Oh, this does not want to fit in. Where's that pinged off from? Oh, that's just pinged off from there. It's not the Lamborghini SCV12, although that is a good shout. I would say that is probably the closest so far in some ways. Now, I'm not saying it's a Lamborghini, but in terms of, I'm going to give a little clue here. In terms of vehicle type, I guess, SCV12 is the closest that we have had guess wise. Um, the side went in, no problem. Is not the FXX. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I've done that right. Cool. That bit twanged off. Oh, no, wait, that bit twanged off. Hmm, I don't know. So, not a Vantage GTE, not a 599XX, nor a Zonda R, not a Hurricane Super Trofeo. Why is that not wait? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Again, like Mazda Furia is kind of along the lines. Gumper Apollo again, we're also along the right lines. Not right yet. It's not. None of the guesses that I've seen are correct. It's not the Vulcan. I do have a Vulcan somewhere, but this is not it. Oh, it's not. As I can only say, CGT, or is it a Hennessy Venom? Glad to see it is proving difficult. This one here was the one that I figured would be the hardest one. It's not a Zenvo. There is a pseudo reason why I left it till later on in the stream. It's definitely built right. No, it's not built right. I'm a muppet. I wonder what sitting in properly. It's not the Yesco, nor is it a Ford GT. I will give another clue. While this has been guessed the Hot Wheels car, this is technically not a Hot Wheels car. It is by another big brand, but it is not a Hot Wheels car. It's the only one I have in my collection that is not a Hot Wheels one, basically. Um, I found it completely by accident. KZ Racing, thank you very much for the uh, super chat. TVR Speed 12. It is not. I would love a Speed 12, but I do not have one. Uh, is that now going to slot where it should slot? Why is don't It's all fine. It is not a Sesto or nor a Veneno. Dan, I'm not quite sure. If Dan is right, you need more information than you've given. Best way to sum it up. I feel like Dan's close. Now MG has got it now anyway. It is. It is one of my very favourite cars ever. It is what my dog is named after, partly anyway. It is the Apollo IE. In fact, this one here has also got. Is it going to work? They're very fiddly. You can open the doors on this one. Uh, there we go. It was, yeah, Apollo IE, which is, yeah, I was very, very, very happy to find an Apollo IE. I found it in a garden centre of all places because it's made by uh, SIKU. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how it's pronounced. And they normally make like model tractors and whatever. So I guess that makes sense. They're in a garden centre. But I was just looking through the cars and they had an Apollo IE, and I was very excited. So I got an Apollo IE. Um, Come on, you fiddly bugger. Alright. I think the company that makes it do mainly make like trucks and tractors, like very detailed models of like trucks and tractors and so on. So they could well be Finnish. I don't actually know, or German. I think it might be German. I feel it might be German because they're all very precise models. But I could be wrong. uh, it is always fun when you find random model cars when you weren't expecting it. Can't remember why I was in the garden centre in the first place, but happy days. Um, I don't you know who makes the Apollo. I mean, I don't know how many they've made. I feel like they've probably made about five, and that's it. I did very luckily get to see the purple carbon fiber one in Goodwood one year. Absolutely stunning car. Um, but yeah, I don't actually know who owns them. I thought they were. I thought they were Italian. Honestly, I don't even know. Don't even know these days. Right. Oh. Yeah, the gunput was German, but I don't. To be fair, it may well still be German. Oh, a woolala has come in. Where's it got? I've got so many tabs open. Streamlabs? Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know, Streamlabs isn't loading. There we go. Um, Nine Egg, thank you very much for the donation. So just wanted another guess the Hot Wheels or tractor builder. Oh, I'll find a, I'll find some model tractors and we can guess. We can guess them as well. Um, Not aliens, according to Wikipedia, 10 IEs have been. That makes sense. Um, they were very cool and I love them, but they're not road legal in most places. And I mean, they're, like 3 million, 5 million a piece. Uh, what are we going to go with next? Let's see if this one will do. I don't know about difficulty of this one in the slightest. There we go. Right, we need little bits. Uh, it is blue. Congrats. Caleb was guessed a Falcon. Oh, I would like a Falcon. Actually, no, I have a Falcon. Um, I have a, I have the V8 supercar. I have a couple of V8 supercars actually, including the Xbox one from back in the day. But I have a couple. I think I have a sealed Xbox V8 supercar. Uh, and, it is not the Fast and Furious RX-8. I think I do. Again, that's what I think I have somewhere. Um, it's cool, but that is not it. Um, there, there. We need three lots of double-sided ones. 1, 2, 3. It is not an Impreza. Again, Impreza was one I thought about bringing, opted not to. Way around. With yes. Uh, I was saying Falcon, but labeled as a Baron. No, I'm not going to play that fast with the rules on this one. It's not a Noble M600. Did they do a Hot Wheels Noble M600? I mean, I would be a fan of it if they did. Oh wait, I'm an idiot again. Should I go that way? If it doesn't go that way, got to go that way. It's not a it's not a Holden. It's not a Mustang. It's not a GTR. This one, I did wonder whether this one would be different. I did figure this would be quite a tough one. I am pleased to know that it is. How does that work? Um, unless it goes that way, maybe. No, it can't. Huh. Not a Rover Metro. It is not an Evo. Oh, there we go. Nine Egg has got it. Uh, sorry, I'm struggling with the old breathing. Nine Egg has got it. It is. Not only did Nine Egg get it, but Nine Egg got it exactly. It is a Civic Si. I did figure this shape was going to throw people off because you see Civic, and this is not the first one. Not the first shape you think of, really. Um, which is why I brought it down to include it here. So, yeah, there you go, Civic Si. I am slightly flummoxed by this building portion. Wait, if we do that way, oh no, wait, I am an idiot. Slightly. I've been unflummoxed. I have figured it out. I have figured out what is being asked of me. Always good to be unflummoxed whenever possible. The less flummoxing, the better. That way. Oh, I'm doing this the right way around. Yes, I am. Fantastic. Uh, oh, Cass has been asleep on a box in here. A box of merch is what Cass is asleep on. It is covered, I should point out. A box of covered merch. Uh, uh, oh, what have I done this? Oh dear, what have I done? This slightly skew with. Yep, there. With things pinging off, I've managed to might make a mess of this. Okay. So that way round. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Then we will do that. Oh. No, the merch is not on a narrowboat. The merch is all at it's all at my house. Uh, the hope is that at some point I will be able to resume with the merch, so to speak. But that is a future Alex problem and not a present Alex problem. Pretty much. Now, MG, thank you for the bits. That means we'll play another round. Uh, I need some specifics on this one. I'm going to need some specifics. I'm not sure about difficulty of this. Right, so that over, this slots in, oh, this side, this slots in here. Okay. Uh, yeah, I thought someone would figure this one out quite quickly, and yeah, Caleb, Caleb is on it. Caleb is on it, and Caleb is indeed correct. Um, Caleb just too good. So this is one of the easier uh, ones. GT40 Mark IV. There you go. Ooh, next side. It's cool. It's cool, but I can't imagine there's probably like the red chassis, probably a bit of a giveaway, if I'm honest. I don't know how many red chassis there are to be fair, and the shape and all that, but got to give some. It was one that could have been tough. it's possible that it was tough. Caleb's good at this. Right. We're on to the first. We're on to the first bit of bodywork, I think, on this car. It has largely been chassis. I say the first bit of bodywork because it's now uh, got, as I'm seeing what I'm going to, got the first use of the red bricks coming up. Right, that goes in there. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, we need. Well, it's very fiddly, again, very fiddly shapes going on. I don't think anyone is keeping score of who has got the who has got the card. I think MG. I think MG and Caleb have probably got about two right each at the moment. I might be wrong though. Nine Eggs got one. I think Dan maybe. Um, I don't remember. I don't, Caleb with a bit. So you better hope future Alex doesn't never gets his hands on a time machine. Yeah, I can't imagine he's very happy with the problems you're giving him. Always pass it down the line. Future Alex can always deal with it later on. So yeah. Oh dear. Oh, Streamlabs is being super slow loading. Ninek, thank you very much for the donation. Saying paying to play. Guess the Hot Wheels. I didn't know I'd be doing that tonight. It's an unusual game. Right, what about this one? Right, let's just. Oh, there we go. Right. There we go. It is a silly game, but it's a silly game that we do enjoy playing when doing Lego streams. Um, yeah. MG's probably has got the lead. Yeah, 360 XJ220, Riviera. Yeah, okay. I think you are ahead of Caleb. Admittedly, Caleb wasn't around at the start of the stream. I don't think. So yeah. What was I with building? Got to remember, I'm actually doing building. Is an important part of what I'm doing tonight. That I very easily forget. No, wait. Yes. No, I'm good. Yes, this bit here. It's fine. Uh, oh. Uh, that one. One of these little bits. I don't know what I'm building. I think I'm building like a front wing or something, like a front corner, front quarter maybe. Uh, that one. I think. Caleb is at it again. Caleb, I do know you are very good at this game, and you are indeed. You are indeed correct. I have to bring a viper. I was determined. I figured this would be one of the more difficult ones, more difficult shapes to try and figure out here. Apparently not. Apparently not. The viper is. Yeah, it was one of. I say many vipers that I got. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, of course, as much as we all love Hot Wheels, they aren't always perfectly scaled. I'm not gonna. That's. I'm not sure that's the best ever rendition of a Viper, if I'm being honest. Um, I mean, it's still quite cool. But yeah, right. Flip that over. What the hell am I doing? Bit. All of it, but like semicircly bit. There, we need that on there. And, yeah, as Caleb says, that the model is great. They redid it. I think I've got the redone one as well. Again, I mean, it's not bad. You can look at it and say it's a Viper, but it isn't the best one they've ever made. 9 egg with a donation. Are we by any chance? Uh, you got two. One more, otherwise I'm spending my money doing this. It's addictive. It is addictive, that one. Uh, right. Again, I'm going to want specifics on this one. Oh, there we go. Got for 2 yellow in a row. Didn't even plan it. Yeah? No? What way is this going? What bloody way is this going? No, that way. Ah, I figured it out. Uh, just a Sandero. Thank you very much for the subscription. A rolled car. Salute to you from Chet. Thank you very much. It is not, though, a Shelby GT 350. I want that part, don't we? Right, let me just gather some pieces. That one. L. That one. Two L's. Oh dear. Sorry, my voice is going. Okay, Caleb. I mean, maybe it's showing enough. I mean, Caleb has definitely won this one because this is a very new one. It is the 65 Mustang, barn find Mustang as well, which is very cool. Yeah, I don't know whether you can. Is the camera going to focus to show the detail of it? I don't know. The camera doesn't want to focus. Focus on the car, not on me. Car. Yeah, ooh. Oh, come on. You're so close. You're so close. But you get the idea. Uh, yeah, that is. I do really like that one. Um, right, sorry. I've got to build some Lego in between rounds. Lego has got to be built. That there. That there. That there. This bit sits on there. Yep, fantastic. That can go on there. Caleb saying big fan of series. I have got. I'm not going to use it because everyone's just getting Porsche immediately anyway. I've also got the Porsche. These are the two that I was interesting from that set, which have got the barn find Porsche and the barn find Mustang. Both are very very cool cars. It's a fun little set really. I have liked some of the. I didn't pick them up in the end, but I did see they were doing the like color swap Fast and Furious cars. I saw the other day. I'd already bought a bunch, so I felt bad buying more. Um, but yeah, they were quite interesting things to see as well. They've got, I mean, they've got to try and keep it going. Basically, they've got so many out there at the moment. That goes there. Oh, is it a half size one? Is there a half size one? I have no idea if there is. Uh, uh, no, it might be a full size one actually. I think it is. I think I'm just a fool. Or, yeah, is just a Sandero saying. I do not collect any specific Hot Wheels. There's too many. There's too many to keep track of, and they're a pain. Basically, I like going into Tesco or toy shops or like wherever and just seeing what I can find. And sometimes you come back with really cool stuff. Sometimes you come back with nothing. But I like I like just going and having a look and not worrying about any specific one set. And yeah, just going to see what I might acquire each day, or not say each day, but each time I do it. And yeah, there's Like I collect the Lego, as you can see a little bit behind me. I've got another massive cabinet out of camera at the moment. Um, like I collect that specifically because there is a say there's a finite amount, but there's a more reasonable amount of those to collect those. I haven't got all of them, but I am closer. I stand a better chance of getting all of them, basically. Um, but yeah, uh, the Lego is much easier to deal with. The Hot Wheels is just ridiculous. It's nice that there is so many. I'm not going to lie. Does that go there? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. It does. I think it does. Cool. Then we need this one here. Then we need another bit. We made a vent. Uh, all right, and then that sits that way. Where the bloody hell does that sit? What does that sit on is a good question. Oh, does it sit there? Oh, wait. Don't say haha just yet. Because I've actually got to clip it into place. Is it there? Feels like it should. Haha! There we go. Now we can say haha. We have the starting of a side pod. We've got seats going on. It wasn't a dashboard that I was building. It was, in fact, like the back of the seats. Yeah, but progress. I'm going to try and build the other. I'm assuming we're going to build the other side pod next, and then that will probably have to be it for today. How's my phone doing? Phone battery is actually held up quite well. I'm impressed. I was worried. I forgot to charge it. Well, I mean, I had charged it, but I forgot to charge it fully before the stream. What's up, Evie? That's a loud meow from someone. Uh, Nino, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, go on, one more and a little more dosh for the distraction. Thank you very much. Now that was it for my prepared cars. I'm gonna go. Ooh, I will be back in a second. Right. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Caleb figure that one out in 5 seconds flat. Uh, I will return to building this. We've got Nine Egg and New Addiction. It's a fun game. This happens every time we do Lego building streams. Um, it is a dangerous game. It's not an MX5. One day I'm going to do that, and Alien's going to win. If you guess MX5 every time, it's like the bloody Porsche guessing. Um, if you guess it enough times, one time I'll do it. Although this time I could have done it, I chose not to because everyone was guessing bloody Porsche. uh, although I'm going to guess Caleb would have figured it out. Because, what have I done here? I'm an idiot. Yeah, but no, wait, not quite finished it properly. This bit we need. Right, that there. That there. Yes. Dan is guessing the Alpine A110. It is not an Alpine A110. That is another one that's been guessed not just by Dan, by a lot of people this evening. It's not a Chevy Volt. It is not a 67 Beetle. Neither is it a Carmen Gear. Look like I don't know. They're not quite the guesses I would be expecting with this, but that's curious. Like so, maybe. Okay, we need this one. You know, little bugger. these. I'm gonna have a hell of a job cleaning up all of this Lego. It is not a Morris Minor. Would have been very funny if I could get one. I mean, that one would win this game. It'd be so difficult to ever figure that one out. I say that, although I guess you have just guessed it, so maybe not as difficult as I would have liked. There. Caleb guessing a Rally 911. No, it is not a Rally 911. Do they do like the Safari 911 as a Hot Wheels? I don't think I've seen it. I mean, they might do it. I just might not have seen it. I know they do the Safari or the Rally 914. I am tempted by that one. Got this, don't we? Yeah. So, wait, do we want this? Yes. That way, around. It's not an R8. It is not an Alfa Romeo. Not the Jaguar Project 7. I did actually find that while I was rummaging through to select cars for this evening, but it's not that. A lot of thought went in because I knew we were going to end up playing this game. So a lot of thought actually went into the cars I brought down, and I'm glad they have been suitably challenging. Means I did my job well. Because I know, like, I mean, heck, I enjoy the Lego building and so on, but it's probably not the most captivating of. It's basically just a stream of me waffling for a while, cats interrupting, and we just add this in for good measure. It's just a good little additional part. I've been really enjoying this build though. I got to say, it's been a very very fiddly build, but an interesting one. And it's a nice change from Technic cars. I've built the GT40. Can you see the GT40 on top of the Cyan back there? That and Rexy have been the last two things I've built. So this has been a fun change of pace. I mean, I've got a bunch of other ones I need to build too, but can't do everything. Maybe it's a three-wheeler. It's not a three-wheeler. It's got four. It has got four wheels on this. Not an R35. Done that right? I believe I have. That way. Need some more of these buggers. Look in, you bugger. And then we need you bit. It is not a 300ZX. It is not a 350Z, nor is it an Eclipse. It is none of those. If anything, we're going slightly further away. I mean, maybe we're closer than we were with a Beetle, but we're going further away than I was expecting. I was not expecting this one to be that tough. I should have brought this one out sooner. I'm always happy when one turns out very difficult. Will we get one that stumps everybody? It's only happened once. Only has happened once. It is not an i8. It is not a Veyron. It's not a 911. Yeah, the one that stumped everyone was the Batmobile. The not Batmobile, but the BMW 3-litre CSL. I don't remember whether that stumped everybody, whether everyone gave up on that one, or whether it was got in the end after a very long time and a bunch of clues. I genuinely don't remember now at this point. But that was the toughest one we did for a while. Yeah. It is not a Stratos. It's not a Gullwing. Not a Fiat 500. Not an NSX. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that way. The side pod on the wrong way round. It's not an SLS. It's not a Mark IV Supra. It's not a stag. Don't know if they do a stag. Would be cool if they did, but I don't actually know that I've ever seen one. How many horsepower does it have? I don't know, and that's not me being silly. I genuinely don't know how much power it's got. Um, uh, we've got another side pod. Look at it. It is uh, coming along. It's not a Bentley Continental. We need this upside down again. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, we're reinforcing all the bottom. I like that. I like that a lot because it has been a little bit of a. I'm not going to say delicate, but I have broken bits off quite a lot. It is a road car. I believe it is road legal. I'm pretty sure it's road legal. to give you a slight clue there. But yes, it is not an E-Type or an Espace F1 or a 250 GTO. Oh, why is that not set in there quite right? What's going on now? Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I'm just reinforcing the Lancia chassis. As you need to do. Not a Corvair, not a Crossfire, not a Focus RS or a PT Cruiser. Um, the Mikey Dart asking a good question. Is it a common or a rare car? It is a rare car, this one. It's not a McLaren Elva, though. So yeah, not Focus ST either. To be fair, some of the early Focus RSs are so bloody expensive now. You can spend like 40, 50 grand on a first gen Focus RS. I mean, they're cool cars, but bloody hell. They have got real expensive. Yes, the yellow. I have to have uh, the the Raptor behind it to balance them because they're on their side, and well, cars often fall over when they're on their side. It's not the Gordon Murray T33. Oh no! Stop pinging off Lego. God, Lego, behave, Lego. Right, we need some more 3 bits. Yeah. Not the Aston Martin Roadster, not a Chiron, not an F40. I mean, I will give the clue. I'll give another clue. It is relatively modern. I don't know the exact year. Again, this is a genuine. I don't know the exact year, but it is relatively modern. Uh, Not an Elise or a TT or a Coppin. That would be a very cool, a very very cool Hot Wheels car to have. I don't have one. I don't think they ever made one. It is an actual Hot Wheels though. I'm not playing a fast one again. While that was funny, I'm not going. I'm not playing that one currently. Uh, not a GT86 or a Senna. Have I stumped? Have I stumped Caleb? I'm surprised that you're stumped by this one. I am surprised. Pleasantly surprised, I will add. But surprised nevertheless. Again, not a Speed 12. I really want a Speed 12, but I don't have one. I'm afraid. That bit. That bit is the one we want. It is a four-wheeled. Hey, Caleb has finally got it. Oh, well done, Caleb. It is. I don't actually know whether this car is officially out yet um, or not, but it is the Pininfarina Bautista. There we go. I thought this one would be tough. I didn't realize it would be that difficult. Uh, it is, yeah, relatively modern Hot Wheels at least. Relatively recently came out, or at least the set I got it from was fairly recent. Um, but yeah, an unusual hypercar, and apparently quite a difficult one to figure out. I guess the underside doesn't have much detail on that one to give it away. There's no there's no like mad diffuser or anything. Um, so yeah, it is a rare sort of hypercar. Um, but there we go. There we go. That is going to be the end of the stream, I think. This evening I could go all night building this, but I'm going to have to end. I've got to tidy up a lot of Lego ready for next time. This is how far we've made it through the Lancia. Admittedly, look, it is a fiddly set. It is one that has you've got to pay attention. A lot of detail bits going on. However, also in 3 hours we've spent a lot of it waffling. So while it is a complicated one, it does take a little while to put together. A large part of that is down to me just chatting nonsense. A very big thank you again goes out to Pingu Bricks for sending me this set. You can find their website in the description of the YouTube video. I don't think I can do anything on Twitch, but do go check out their website the for the Lancia, for other cars. They've done some other very, very cool ones. There's some architecture ones as well, if you're into that. If you're watching my channel and watching this, you're probably interested in the cars. But yeah, I will be back building some more of this, possibly next week. We will see. Because I want to get it built, because it's really cool. But then, we will probably end up playing some more of the Upside Down Hot Wheels car game. But yeah, that will be it for this evening. Thank you all very much for watching. A very big thank you to those of you who donated, those who subscribed as ever. I do apologise I missed any along the way. This has not been the easiest of setups that I have been working with, but thank you very much. Also, MG, thank you very much for a very generous donation, of course. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. But yeah, that will be it. From me, from the cats that likes to cause a lot of chaos today. Eve made her presence known. Eve turned up, she arrived, she said hello. You know the drill. And Cass, they might still be in here. Oh, they are actually. Can I? Will this one work? There we go. Hey, Cass. Yep. Yep. Cass is there. Well, you just about get the idea. Eve is Eve is there as well. Um, but yeah, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.